Welcome aboard, adventurers! Today we're setting sail on the Disney Magic, Disney's very first cruise ship. We're here to celebrate a very special birthday during the Halloween on the High Seas event, and are excited that you can come along with us. We'll show you everything this ship has to offer, and we'll include any tips we think may help you out on your vacation. So keep an eye out for familiar friends and let's get this tour started.
Mickey's excited to come too.
Let's start on deck 3 with tip number 1. Record your magical entrance. When you first step on board, they'll announce your name and you'll be met with cheers and applause. So make sure you have those cameras out and ready if that's something you want to record.
Disney Magic, please welcome aboard the family!
This atrium has different activities pop up throughout the day, one of them including character meet and greet photo opportunities. And another, live music. And lastly, the Halloween tree lighting ceremony. Which brings us to tip number 2, early bird gets the worm. People start lining up pretty early for these events, so make sure you're one of them if you want a good view.
Bring the power of nightmares on scene. Bring them to life. It's Halloween!
Next to the atrium is the Port Adventures desk. You can stop by here to book your shore excursions, check out some creative pumpkin work, or say hello to the staff. In close proximity, you'll find photo backdrops and the guest services desk. Let's head on over and check out one of the many unique lounges offered on this deck. The Soul Cat Lounge is a live music lounge inspired by the Pixar movie Soul. If you're a fan of jazz, this place is for you. There are specialty drinks and something called Zapoles, I think. I've never heard of it and we didn't try it. I wish we would have. There's also an espresso machine, so if you want to have that caffeine kick and listen to some tunes, there's that option. This deck has 2 of the 3 main dining restaurants on the ship. Let's take you to the first one, Lumiere's, inspired by Disney's Beauty and the Beast movie. While we're here, let's talk about tip number 3, look everywhere. You'll hear me say this about any Disney vacation you're on. Disney puts little details into everything. Some of them are straightforward and some of them are hidden in plain sight. I started with the French onion soup, and she had the escargot.
Denise birthday! Oh, yes! Everybody for Denise. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Denise. Happy birthday to you.
Let's head over to the after hours portion of deck 3. This is home of 2 lounges, a pub, and a little gift shop. We'll start at Fathoms. This is an under the sea themed lounge that has a stage for events like karaoke, cruise presentations, and dance parties. If you attend the silent DJ party, keep aware of the volume of your voice. It's kind of hard to remember you have headphones on. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! 40! Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Happy birthday!
I can hear you really loud.
Next door we have our piano lounge called Keys. This is an upscale relaxing spot to hang out and listen to your favorite Disney tunes played on the piano. Remember what I said about looking everywhere? Let's head over to the only shop located on this deck. At Sea Treasures you can find apparel and accessories like purses and backpacks. Right next door is O'Gill's Pub. Grab yourself a beer, take a seat, and watch your favorite sporting event with an ocean view. Take some time to play some pub games, check out the unique decor, and find some four-leaf clovers. They'll also host trivia and some crafting events here as well. Let's talk about tip number 4, get some pub grub. This wasn't listed anywhere on the app, but at 10:45 they put out finger foods and wings. Let's head over to our final stop on deck 3.
You guys are here for a princess's birthday party, so I need more cooperation! Alright, I said welcome to Rapunzel's Royal Table!
You heard the man, we're heading to Rapunzel's Royal Table, inspired by Disney's Tangled movie. This was our favorite restaurant on the ship. The theming was spot on, the live entertainers and actors were fantastic, and I felt like the food was best here out of all 3 restaurants. Tip number 5, see if you can request a seat next to the stage. We could still see where we were at, but a seat next to the stage is prime viewing.
Hey, you still wanted? I am. Oh!
If you're wondering why he called me Flynn, this is why. Let's take a look at some of those Disney details we keep talking about. Now let's take a look at the food selection. There are a lot of things going on during your meal, so you won't be bored for a second. You may be pulled into some crowd participation. Can you believe all of that was just on deck 3? We're only going up from here. Welcome to deck 5, where you can get a quiet view of the ocean. This is also where the Walt Disney Theater is. The Broadway shows on Disney cruises are amazing, so don't skip out on them. Right outside the theater, there's a bar called Preludes where you can get snacks, drinks, and these popcorn buckets. The seats are first come first served, so no reservations are required. Right outside of the theater we have more shops. All the shops carry pins for trading, which brings us to tip number 6. Make sure to bring your pins. Let's make our way over to the Shutter's Portrait Studio. This is where you go if you wanted to have professional family photos taken. You can access other photos through these little kiosks near the Shutter Studio. You'll find the Diamonds and Wishes jewelry store in the same area. Let's head on over to the D Lounge. This lounge is mainly used for trivia and family game shows. We made it to the Animator's Palette. This restaurant is a tribute to Disney's animated films. You can actually buy one of these paintbrush butter knives at one of the shops. You'll notice at the start of dinner there'll be some plain sketch animation, but things will get more colorful throughout your dinner. And then something magical happens before dessert. The food was okay, but I did find a mouse in the restaurant. Let's visit the coolest spot on the ship, the Oceaneer lab. This is like a museum dedicated to the spirit of adventure. Except you gotta be 3 to 10 to get in, and you have to wash your hands before entering. No adults are allowed in this area unless they're having an open house. Some of the activities include artwork, video games, watching movies, and being a ship captain. A few doors down there's the Oceaneers Club. You have to be 3 to 10 years old to get into this club as well, and it seems a bit more interactive than the Oceaneers Lab. Andy's room makes you feel like you're the size of a toy. The Superhero Academy has some really cool Marvel artifacts laying around. Next door is a Small World nursery, themed after, you guessed it, the Disney ride It's a Small World. The age group for this is 3 and under. Our last stop on Deck 5 is the Buena Vista Theater. Here you can watch Disney, Marvel, and Pixar movies that are still out in theaters. You can pick up popcorn and snacks on the outside. We made it to Deck 7, and I'm on my way to give you a tour of our cabin. But before we get there, let's talk about cruise ship magnet culture. On a Disney cruise ship, decorating your door is a huge thing. With that said, tip number 7 is bring door decor so you're not left out. We even designed some custom magnets to put on our favorite doors. Other people do it as well. We made it to our cabin, 7540. And someone was awesome enough to give us a door reward as well. We'll just show you a quick overview of the room because I want to do a more detailed look at it in a different video. This cabin has 2 bathrooms, one with a shower and one with a toilet. On every Disney cruise there's a pirate night, where everyone gets dressed up and there's a pirate party. They'll leave these bandanas on your bed so you know it's that night. If you have clothes to iron or wash, you can use a laundry room located here on Deck 7. I'm not sure if any of the other decks have it, but I know this one does for sure. We're heading up to the deck with the most food and activities, Deck 9. Let's start with Edge, a hangout for 11 to 14-year-olds. Another awesome themed area with a 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea theme. Let's check out the Quiet Cove pools. This is an adults only area with 2 jacuzzis, a pool, and a poolside bar. You'll want to hang out in this area if you want to get away from all the hustle and bustle and just relax. Another quiet place to maybe read or get some work done would be the Cove Cafe. This is a gourmet coffee shop and bar, and also has some pastries that you can't get anywhere else on the ship. Make sure to check out the seasonal drinks and add some Disney magic to your caffeine. These are those really delicious pastries I was talking about that you can only get in this cafe. Let's head out. I have one more quiet place to show you before it gets all cray-cray. The Senses Spa is home to everything health related. You can break a sweat, then rehydrate with fancy water and cold towels. Including the gym, there are a variety of other services offered, like body sculpting and teeth whitening. You can also get a manicure or pedicure while looking at the ocean. If you didn't have a chance to get your hair cut before the trip, you can make an appointment with the salon or barbershop. I'm not sure what this room is for, but it looks like an intervention room. You can get a couples massage package, which we've done before, and it's really relaxing if you don't mind being wrapped up like seaweed sushi. Another area is called the Rainforest. It's an extra charge, but it gives you access to aromatherapy steam rooms, heated loungers, and these fancy showers. Alright, enough relaxing. I don't want you falling asleep on me. Let's take a look at the main pool area. This has 4 jacuzzis, a pool, plenty of seating, and something called funnel vision, which is that screen you see up there that allows you to watch your favorite Disney movies while hanging out up here. This is also where all the deck parties will be, and there are several. Which brings me to tip number 8, don't ditch the party! In general, these parties are pretty much the same, with the exception of different costumes and different music. So if you're only attending one, it's gotta be the Pirates Party. It's got high-flying stunts, and is the only way you can see fireworks at sea. Although the stage is on deck 9, the best view of the fireworks is going to be on deck 10. In the same area as the main pool, you'll find Pinocchio's Pizzeria. This is one of the few places you can grab a late night bite. Next to it, we have a place where you can get all-you-can-eat self-serve ice cream, and for an extra cost, some Dole Whip. On the other side of the pool, we have Duck and Diner, where you can grab a burger, a hot dog, or chicken tenders. You can also build your own gyro, euro. I looked it up to see how to say it properly and didn't get a clear answer, so sorry if I butchered that. Right next door is the Aqua Lab, which is the kids' pool area. Which also has unique splash pads. There are plenty of seats and life vests if you need them. What's cool about a Disney cruise is soda's included. We've been on other cruise lines where you need to pay for this. There's also complimentary tea, coffee, and hot chocolate. Also on this side we have Daisy's Delights, where you can grab a soup, a sandwich, a salad, or build your own healthy bowl. Let's check out the all-you-can-eat buffet. You're required to wash your hands before you enter, which is great as long as people don't pick their noses before they grab these serving utensils.
If you like crab legs the way that I do, at the buffets here, you're not going to find any melted butter. I've got a pro tip for you. Find some butter pats, put them in a ramekin, inside of a cup with hot water. Give it about a minute or two, you've got yourself some yummy goodness.
This is also where you'll trick or treat if you're at a Halloween on the High Seas event. So stock up on that candy for the ride home.
Yes, come on. Good job.
Only 2 more decks to go. Let's check out deck 10. The Disney Magic has 2 water slides, and you would access both through this deck. It's also a great place to get a clear view of the ports you're at. You can check out the wide world of sports if you want to get your exercise in outdoors. There's a couple of foosball and ping pong tables, and a place to refill your water bottles. This is also the deck where the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique is, a place where kids can get transformed into princesses, pirates, or knights. Lastly, there's Paulo. This is a higher end restaurant that you'll need to pay extra for. We've never been, but if you have and think it's worth it, let us know. We made it to the final deck, deck 11, and we only have one thing to see. This is Vibe. It's a hangout area for 14 to 17 year olds only. Not only do they get their own deck, but they also get their own private elevator. That concludes our tour of the Disney Magic. We'll be dropping a video soon on Lookout Cay, Disney's newest private island. So make sure to like and subscribe if you want to go on that tour with us. Thanks for going on this expedition with us. See you in the next one.